I don't think people understand where electricity comes from. I think most people feel like it's an entitlement. It's contained in the Bill of Rights somewhere, and everybody's entitled to it.
In 2010, 26 states claimed to use coal as their primary fuel source. The Appalachian Mountain region is the second largest supplier of coal in the country, and 47% of the nation's coal mining jobs are found in West Virginia and Kentucky.
Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air.
Conventional methods of mining involve workers going into the mountains or underground to manually extract coal. This occupation causes serious health effects to these workers, such as black lung, heart disease, and death. Although the health implications of this occupation are well known, people of coal mining regions are very dependent on these positions for work. In recent times, mining companies have been drifting away from conventional mining methods and leaning toward modern methods of extraction by mountaintop removal. Mountaintop removal mining is notorious for affecting nearby communities by destroying ecosystems, contaminating groundwater, causing floods, and producing serious health effects to local citizens. The most common health effects among these areas are caused by contaminated water and poor air quality.
Millions of people get their water supplies from the headwaters coming off the Cumberland Plateau bioregion. Mountaintop coal mining is literally threatening the water supplies of tens of millions of people.
The water in these regions is highly contaminated and can be unsafe to drink or use for bathing and cleaning. In some wells in the Kentucky region, arsenic levels in the water were found to be 130 times higher than EPA regulations. Mining practices can affect the air quality and health of individuals that live near mining regions, as well as those who live near coal-burning power plants.
The real problem is the tiny things you can't see.
Physical injuries and death-related injuries are also common in coal mining regions, from falling rocks caused by explosions to leaks and breaches from coal slurry ponds. Many people of mountain coal mining regions have decided to stand up to the coal industry to protect their health and homes, and some have had no other option but to abandon their communities. How does this all affect us? The state of Maryland receives 59% of its energy from coal, the majority of that energy being electricity.
Coal is mean, coal's cruel, and coal kills. And the American people need to find their position where that is. You're connected to coal, whether you realize it or not. Everybody's connected to this, and everybody's causing it, and everybody's allowing it.
What are alternative energy sources for our electricity? Solar panels and wind turbines seem to be the most prominent modern forms to harbor electricity.
We have a lot of visitors and a lot of other communities that come here to ask us about how we've done this and can it work in their community. And the answer basically is as long as you have wind available and a space to put the machine, it can work in your town.
Coal mining is draining our resources and producing negative health effects on others. It is unlikely that everyone can afford to put solar panels on their homes, and not every town or region is an ideal candidate for a wind farm. Our best bet is to contact local energy providers and governments, petition for cleaner forms of energy, but most importantly, reduce our electricity consumption as much as possible. Please do not forget that our electricity consumption is directly linked to coal, which is directly linked to the impact it has on public health and environment of mining areas. The first wind project was installed in Maryland in 2010. According to the National Renewable Energy Laboratory, Maryland's on- and offshore wind resources could provide more than 2.8 times the state's current electricity needs. Ways that you as a consumer can make an impact in your energy consumption is by buying products that have the Energy Star approval. As of December 2012, families and businesses have prevented 1.9 billion metric tons of greenhouse gas emissions by using the Energy Star standards.